Good evening. Hello. Hello, boys. Hi. Let me see if everything is ready. Should be. Should be. Should be fine. Let's see. Oh, yes. Hello. And welcome. Why my face is a bit grumpy? I don't know. I think it's changing. Like, yeah. The mouth movement is so-so. I mean, I speak and the mouth doesn't move for whatever reason. Why? There is always every day there is a problem on this thing. Every day there is a problem. Why? Why? Mouth is not working. Mouth Joe, right? No, mouth Joe. Let me see. Yes, it's all fucked up. If I speak, Allah. Well, I don't know. The thing that I don't understand is when I ask to recalibrate, you know, okay, now the mouth is moving more. If I ask to recalibrate, it's so sensible. Okay. Fine. If I try to calibrate, it seems that those settings are going away for whatever reason. But anyway, the stream of today. I put this title, spoilers, because I'm going to work on some quest and other stuff, other rules. So basically all stuff that I can add to the game without releasing a new client. So I'm willing to add some data now that we have the new release, right? By the way, we have a picture of the day. Look at this. What is it? The wedding or is a ceremony? A ceremony of something, huh? Look at that. Look at how many dwarves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and with this one 13 dwarfs in this picture. Wow, that's an army. That's an army of dwarfs. So okay, so what I want to first I want to give you some good news. There is the first good news. We had, as you know, I had a Mac Mini, and my Mac Mini was a Mac Mini 2014 late, and it was super slow. So I really couldn't work anymore. I think that the problem was the HDD, which was not an SSD drive, and also, I don't know, the fact that it was really too old, right? So I decided to invest some money and I bought a new Mac Mini. And so we actually have it. So this is done. I have it, it's running. So what I did, I installed, I upgraded to Monterey, the new version. I upgraded to Monterey the OS. I upgraded Xcode to whatever 14.01 I think it's called, I installed Rosetta. Now this Rosetta thingy, I need to understand it a bit better. So basically, there is a way to run Intel-based applications on the new ARM architecture, and it seems to work without any issue. So I started the PlaneShift client and the launcher, and they work. I have to say it's not super fast, so I'm getting, if I go at the native resolution of my monitor, I mean of that monitor, actually the FPS is pretty low. It's like 20 FPS or so. But the native resolution of that monitor is a 4K monitor, so I think that's probably not a good idea to run the game at that resolution. If I lower it to like 1920. Then it runs okay. It runs like at 30-35 FPS, so it's okay. I mean, it's not great, but anyway, it runs. I can play, I can move without too much issue. If I go below that resolution, then it starts to be even higher FPS, right? Now it's still a Mac Mini. I mean, it's not designed for performance or for graphical performance, right? But say the feeling, the feeling of the speed is like 10 times or more the previous one, so it's really much better. I can open Xcode in few seconds, or well, maybe not few seconds, but let's say a dozen of seconds or so pretty quick. And I can run multiple applications at the same time. I can have Safari open, Discord open, Xcode open, and Unreal Editor open, and it kind of works, right? While in the previous Mac Mini, whatever I was trying to run was really a pain. I still need to understand a bit better how it works, so it will take me some time, because there are some special settings, let's say, to compile for Intel or for ARM, and I've seen that in Xcode is giving you the possibility directly, but if I switch, it's giving like some error messages of some kind. So I still need to investigate a bit how all of that works. But the good news is that we have it installed, is working, and it's kind of a big relief compared to the previous one. Actually, I spent a bit more than €100 because for whatever reason I bought it in the Apple Store, and in the Apple Store I didn't pay 900, I paid €944, which actually is a bit more than what was on this other website that they were giving it for 899. But I didn't want to. I mean, I was expecting to be pretty much the same price, but it was not. But I didn't want to go and wait for the other shop to have the availability and such. And I was in a completely different place, and so I just bought it. I just bought it in the Apple Store for €944. That is what. That is what it is. Apple Store. Yeah, on Media World was about 900 as well. On Unieuro, which is another technology, it was about 900 and something. So they were very aligned. Okay, so this first good news that we have the Mac Mini done. And it will take me a bit to actually, finish the installations and everything. But the second good news is that we have the new forums and the new bug tracker, because actually the stuff that was here has been migrated. So it is already a new machine. For you, nothing changes in the sense that it looks the same. There is a different certificate because I installed Let's Encrypt, right? The only thing that I don't understand fully is why is why fly spray still shows as non-secure even if the certificate is valid, right? So I think that one of the reasons may be that I have added this site as an exception in my list. Let me see. It's possible that I added. It's possible that I added an exception. It's possible that I added an exception. But I don't understand why. I mean, I don't understand. Or there are still some pieces in HTTP and not HTTPS, right? Because you see that he's saying that this is not secure. But if I go with Firefox exactly on the same URL, right? Exactly the same URL. Let me try now. I go with the other browser. It says that it's actually secure. So I don't understand why. I don't understand why here he's saying it's not secure. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know if it shows secure or not for you. I think it would be interesting to know. For me, it is secure. I mean, it is like this. So that it's saying the certificate is valid. It is in Italian, but it's saying certificate is valid. And is and you see it here. Let's encrypt, whatever. So I don't know. But anyway, we have the new bug tracker. Now the mail is still not working, and I'm checking why. To my understanding, there is a problem with the firewall on that machine that is blocking the send of mail, and so and so is it's something that that we are still sorting out. Let me just probably didn't have the chance to do it. Okay, so what I want to work on tonight we are thinking to 0726, but actually before 0726 I think I can add stuff in the game just by adding new quest or new shops or new items, to the game. So the question I have, and I have to think, is how do we want to have the mini game, the dice mini game introduced, right? Do we want to introduce it to a quest, through a quest? Do we want to just sell it? Do we want to have an NPC giving it to you, or do you want someone that is gambling? The problem is that I don't have a way to simulate an NPC playing with you yet. Maybe I will do it in the future, but I don't have any plans at the moment to develop, the NPC able to play the mini game. I think I will do it in the future. It should be fairly easy at the end, but it needs its own logic. So Unreal Engine free of the month. Okay, we can check that. Why not? Unreal Marketplace. Let's see. Is already time? Another month passed, or I don't know. Free for the month. Yeah, there is new stuff. The Undead pack for Halloween, I guess. How can we use any of this? How can we use any of this? Well, maybe we can use the animations though. 65 animations. 65. This is the best. This one is the best guy, the yellow one. The yellow one is insane. I love him already. This is very good, I would say. This is very good. Let me do as usual. Let me add everything to the cart so that we have it, and then I will check. Okay, so let's do add, and add, and then we go to our cart and we check out for a total of $0. We always do the same trick for Halloween in the game. Yeah. I don't know. We did it in the past. We didn't do it always, but it's the easiest trick. For me, it's one query. No, well, yeah, it's launching a script, and it does it automatically for me. So it's very, very nice. Hello, Almark. Now that we have AI imaging, what do you think about using stable diffusion to work on artwork? We don't have artificial intelligence in the game for art. We have it for NPC. So how do you think I should do it? Sorry, I just need to switch. But I will just switch the chat to subscriber only. Sorry, it's not for you, Almark. Really, it's not for you. But the problem is that I forgot, and sometimes if I don't do it, bots come in and start to speak, and they are confusing. So sorry, if you want to speak again, you have to subscribe. But it's free anyway on YouTube. Just click on subscribe. I don't know. I think that generated artwork would be very, very nice to have, but what I've seen up to now is not really. I think not really the case yet, right? But I think, for example, if we could have artificial intelligence animations generated, right, maybe derived from other animations and mixed, then that would be very, very nice. That would be kind of nice. You know what? I think I want to test this guy. I think I want to test because I think those animations could actually be fairly useful to us. You don't have the Epic Games Launcher installed? What do you mean? I have it in 3 million versions. I have it in 10 different versions. I have Ark Survival Evolved needs to update himself. No, absolutely not. Add to project. If we can add it to marketplace container. Yeah, marketplace container is our go-to project. Is the developing situation becoming more useful each day? Yes, I understand. In fact, I have seen pretty good images created with that, and like we were saying the other day, I'm waiting the artificial intelligence game generator. So when artificial intelligence can create games directly. Or when it can substitute a developer for fixing things. I think if it learns from others, at the end it's possible, right? Because at the end, artificial intelligence is nothing else than a baby learning super fast, right? So I think it's very possible. I think it's very, 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 very possible. So let me see this marketplace container. But we need to work on something else, Ulla, eh? I should not spend the whole evening just playing with zombies, huh? Because we have stuff to do. I have started to create framework coding for God of War. I don't know. I think for images at the moment is working well, the artificial intelligence generation, but also because they are using a bit of a trick, right? So, and the trick is obviously colors. So they are really, the ones that are very good looking is because they are using high contrast colors, like they use, I don't know, blue and orange together, or blue and red, or you know, or I don't know, dark. I mean, like a black and gold, or silver and gold. So they use these kind of colors that are making things automatically more appealing to the human eye. And plus, yes, they merge other existing images that maybe are already upvoted as good ones, right? So, I mean, is it really an AI? Is it really an AI drawing something? I mean, it's more of an AI being able to read votes of other pictures and then just use the colors in a smart way, right? So I don't know if we are there yet, right? I don't know if we are there yet. What was the name of this thing? Medieval castle, medieval dungeon, musician. STF maybe? No, STF no. Water materials, no. Ancient treasures, no. Desert dragon, dungeon dices. What the hell? We added it but didn't work. And obviously the launcher closed. The launcher is always open when you don't want it, and it's never open when you want it. It's so annoying. This freaking launcher is ridiculous. It's like ridiculous. It's never open when you need it. Undead pack. Hey, undead pack, bro. There is no undead pack. I don't know where you added it. Add to project. Marketplace container. I think he didn't do it. I think he queued it, but then he didn't do it. Because there was something else. What do you mean by queued? Come on. Okay, it's not. Okay, let's leave it there. Maybe eventually we'll do it. Okay. Eventually, it will do it. The next one is what? The next one is Halloween pumpkins. This one we don't really need, but they are fun. We can make a game just with those, right? I think it's kind of fun, but we don't need them. It's kind of useless to us. But advanced AI spawn system. We already have one, so our spawning system is already, you know, capable of doing a few things, and I think it's fine. But so probably we're not gonna use this. But anyway, if we want to check how something was done, you know, why not? Then we have a zombie movement module or something. It seems that this one has been installed finally, or not? No. He's saying queued, but then he's not doing it. Unless I'm missing something. Unless it is not the right project, but it is, because it's marketplace container. So why the hell? I don't know. You can create a new project, but zombie movement and modular interaction animation. Okay. Okay, I don't think we will use it, but anyway. And then we have a 4-in-1. What is 4-in-1 modular research facility? This one is a science fiction or things like that, so it's unlikely we can use any of this for our game. But anyway, in case we decide to make another game, we have this. I really wanted to see this one, but it seems not possible. Why it doesn't want to do it? Add to project. It goes into queued and then it just doesn't do it, right? So it's there, but it's not there. It's there, but it's not there. Pity, because I was curious about the animation. Maybe there are YouTube videos with no, not. Is queued forever. He's queued forever and then he crashes. Okay, let me try to add it to another project. Maybe we are more lucky with another project. Can I put it into a project that is not dice cup? No. Content example? No. Dice. I don't want to destroy. I don't want to destroy a project. Scroll box, strafe test. Yeah, for example, strafe test I think is doable. But I think at the moment it's broken. The download is broken. It's not. I think at the moment it's not working because it's not. I don't understand what queued means. Unless there is. Wait, let me update the launcher because it seems that the launcher has been updated. And probably I didn't. Install successful said. Okay, let me just relaunch it 1 second and probably. Yeah, you see that the launcher is completely fucked. Perhaps too big? No. I forgot you have the cable. Yeah. No, my connection is good. It should not be a problem. Undead, eh? Undead. Let's try to do it this way. Maybe add to project. Maybe now that we have the. No, it stays in queued again. I think they may be having some issues at the moment with the marketplace. I don't know, or I may be having some issues on my side. I have no idea, but it doesn't work at the moment. GG. Okay. So what I want to do, first of all decide about the mini game, right? Decide about the mini game. I think it would be nice if there is a quest. Do we have in the game a gambler? Do we have a gambler in the game? So the first thing I need to do, I need to go here. I do it in another screen only because there will be a lot of NPC stuff. So I need to search. No, we can do it on the database. I think it's easier. If I do it on the database, I think it's easier for me. Is there anyone of our NPC that is speaking about gambling? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can search. PC responses. Consider NPC responses where response 1 like gamble. Ah, there is one. But maybe he's young to be a mercenary, but it's worth hard to get where he is now. As he came from a very poor family, barely enough to afford food, and being determined with a strong dream has led him on the way to uprise among the finest mercenary of Iliacum. You see, all began when he was 3 years old, following his father to the arena to watch some gladiator fight, and to do some serious betting, of course. His father was big at gambling. Gambling, by the way, this is spelled wrong. And it was the reason why his family poverty too. Ran into gambling, gladiators, and a bit of a... Interesting. So actually we have someone that has a story of his father being a gambler. I don't know who is it, but I think we can find out. Trigger ID 4611. So if we search this trigger, ID Laranier. So if you speak to Birkin, he's telling you about Laranier. Who the hell is this guy? Laranier Vierudan. Ah, he's in the arena, he's in the arena. He's still young and he carries whatever he carries. Yeah, maybe. Do you think they will... The problem is that in the arena you are betting on fights. You are not betting on dices. But I think the arena could be a place where... I mean, a local tavern is obviously more typical, but... So I think we need... I think we need two things. We need first to be able to put the object in some taverns, so just that people can use it. Okay. Near a dwarf who train axe, you have a bad man who plays for money. You mean in the game? Where? In the arena? Where? Where? I think we can have a gambler quest. I think it would be nice to have a gambler quest. Uh-oh. So this guy is Laranier Vierudan. Hello. This NPC has no quest for you, eh? Hi. What do you mean? Can you please be more clear? I said hi. This guy doesn't even have the basic greetings. Are you real? Fuck. Uh-oh. Something is broken here, guys. Something is broken. They are not answering. Uh-oh. 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 Why? This one he answers. This one... There is something broken, boys, huh? Fuck. Something happened. Something happened because... Something happened because he's not getting the... He's not getting the full one. He's getting only the short version of it. Why this happened? Why this happens? Why this happened? There is some fuck up somewhere. Oh my god. Why? Tell me about you. Tell me about you is working on this guy. Or tell me about yourself. Yeah, also tell me about yourself. So it's only the other guy that is broken then. Because tell me about yourself, or how are you, you know, is working on this guy. Why on the other guy is not working? That is very strange. That is very strange. This is very, 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 very strange, because I'm looking at their data. I'm looking at their data and they are very, very similar. With the only difference that general in this guy, in the other guy, general KA is higher than idler basic and idler important people, which is a bit weird actually, because general should be always the last one. Maybe that's the problem. General idler basic. General is 6, idler basic is 10. Do we want to debug it? I mean, I can, but it will take time. For some reason, that guy has an issue. I mean, we found it randomly. Right? We found it completely randomly just because we were looking at this guy background. All the way up from Plaza. But turn right from the Plaza, eh? Ah, you mean Brumal. What is the name? Grimax? What is the name? I think I know who you mean. I think I know who you are referring to. Is into gambling? Grimal Bloodaxe, eh? This guy? So here we have Grimal. There is this dwarf guy. We have Erwin, and we have Talisa. These are the guys that we have in this area. A bad man who plays for money. This guy, Erwin. Erwin is a weird man, rich clothes and many pouches connected by a small gold chain. His hand are weighted down with gem encrusted rings. There is no other information though. Oh, this guy's moving right now. This guy's moving right now. We are moving with him. Fuck. Okay. I think he stopped moving. I'm a merchant by trade. I work with all kind of people and pass along all kind of goods. I typically like to form or join syndicates and invest heavily in one specific product. This may be a bit risky, but the profit larger you can pull out the job. Does he has any about gambling? No. Erwin, this guy, Yeah, but this guy, why? Because he's included in some quest. So, yes, delivery to the Idla merchant. Yes, the Gronk merchant syndicate. Yes, the remembrance of love, twice covet tradition, the Mikaner mad, the dissident honor, the so he has like 9 quests. How do you know this guy plays for money? Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Coveted tradition. How do you know, Hula? I'm searching in his quest, but I cannot find anything specific. You remember? You remember he's playing for money, I can't believe this. By the gods, I've done a perfect job. I will never be able to recover my money. I shouldn't have bribed Erwin. A life of saving. I think I found a quest. Now, I don't know if there is a short description of this quest, but... wow, the quest is super long. It's like 1 million. Yeah. I think it's this quest, but this quest... They are involved in a case, They are involved in a... So this guy is a bit shady. This is what you're saying, huh? Erwin. Talking to Erwin. What money? I'm not going to give you any money. I helped her in, she paid, and blah blah blah. Give it now. Yeah, you can threaten him to give you money. But it doesn't say that he plays for... I mean, he made some... the guard removed some money from him and... The dwarf in the tavern. The dwarf in... When this guy is moving, the camera is moving with him. I think it's pretty fun. Okay, let's do this. For the dice, we will, first of all, put one mini game in each tavern, okay? Because I think anyway is a good idea. But I have to set it as... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it will load. It's just taking a bit of time, but it will load. I tell you. It will. It will. It's just loading millions of things around us, but hopefully... Come on. Holy fuck. Is not. I mean, I'm using the production game. Or not? No, I'm not. Okay. No, we don't have that. Okay. I'm not. I'm not using the production game, and so I don't have that map. That's why. I need to use the release one. I have to use the released one. Now we will have it. I think all the island PC are over full of quests already. You think so, huh? But not this Laranier. But not that guy. Doesn't even answer to greetings. You see that we have it? So I think we can place in the tavern somewhere, for example, in one of these tables, right? One of these tables, the mini game. Now I need to remember how to set an item as NPC only, but I think it's not too hard. I think we can set it as NPC only by triggering few things. Wait, NPC I think we have one flag that is called the setting item. I think we have one flag. One flag. So flags in item instances. Flags like no, we should. Because it's not the right database as usual. Okay. Is this the right database? Yes. Exactly. So I think that the sequence is no pickup, no weak pickup, and setting item. I think these are the flags that we should set so that no one can touch it, except devs. So the flag is setting item, right? It's not in our strange. It's not in our documentation. GG. Is not in our documentation. Okay. GM commands. GM commands modify. Modify intervals amount range peakable, exactly, peakable, unpeakable, peakable weight, NPC owned. I don't remember the difference between NPC owned and setting item. NPC owned and setting item. NPC owned is probably used for crafting containers. Yeah, so NPC owned is only for containers. Okay, while setting item is an item that is, yeah, it should not be modified by the server in any way or by the players in any way. Okay. So yes, I think that those are the flags we need to set. I didn't switch my scene, by the way. Be right back, eating dinner. No, wait. No, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Why I have eating dinner? I think okay. So, by the way, in this modify, there is no unpeakable, but in theory, setting item. So if I, you know, I want to document this somehow, because the next time I will forget again. I think I will add here I think I will add here setting items and GG. GG! So we can say developers or GMs can drop items in the game to make it more rich, right? May drop in the game to populate an area. Example, I don't know, tables, chairs, boxes, whatever, mini games, right, etc. So to do this, you can spawn the item in your inventory, and this is not a problem, right? So you can just spawn the item, then drop the item to the ground, and don't forget to the ground or in the location you want it, right? Then use the transform tool to put it. So use the transform tool to position it / rotate it, and that's fine. And then target the item and use modify target. Modify target. Modify target, and I don't remember if it's set. So for example, I take this table, right? Take a table and I put it here. Then I target this guy, and if I do info, you know, it will tell me that he only has transient flags, right? So this item in theory may be removed by the server as a cleanup if he wants to, right? If I do modify target, and then I say set transient off. No. If I say modify target transient off, invalid setting. Why? Attribute. Modify. Hello. Refizia is going through. Modify. Do I need to say attribute? Attribute transient off. No, false. No, wait, sorry. Modify target. And then subcommand. And subcommand can be transient, yes, why not? Ah, yes, like this. Okay, so modify target. Okay, so that is the command. So modify target. You know what? I think we can put it into a block paragraph. So modify target transient false. So this guy is not transient anymore. Then modify target pickupable false. So that basically you cannot pick it up. Right? You cannot pick it up. Then we need to set it as pickupable weak, pickupable weak, also false. The difference is that there is a different level of security for the items that can be picked up by players, by GMs, and by devs. So the weak pickupables, if I remember right, are for GMs. The pickupable are for devs. But and then we do setting item true. Right? So it's not going to disappear. Is not pickupable by devs, is not pickupable by GMs, and is a setting item, right? So if I try to pick this up now, you see that I don't have the pickup anymore. Ah, but I can move it, huh? No. In theory, if you cannot pick it up, you should also not be able to move it. Or, well, consider that I have that capability because I am a game master. If I'm not a game... Yeah, but the problem is that if I set myself as a player... No, a player will not be able to do it. A player will not be able to do it. because at the moment I am not really a player. I'm not really a player. Is there any player in game? Is there any one of you that can come online and trying to move this? But I think you will not be able to move it. But I just would like to be sure and confirm. But I think you will not have the transform icon. Okay, so we have that problem, but I don't want to solve it now. But basically, these are the settings that you need to use for creating a setting item, right? And obviously, you can destroy it, even if there is all the thing that we said. Okay, so if I want to add some dice mini games permanently into the game, I needed first to dice. What is the name of the item? Dice board or dice cup? Dice board. So dice board. Okay. There's someone else coming through. Dice board. No, it's not. Okay, so I think we can place one definitely here. Right? I don't know if anyone will ever notice this, but anyway, it's there. I think maybe it's not big enough. I don't know. So I can make a shortcut, by the way, for me, so I don't go crazy. Shortcut, edit. This one will be setting item, right? And in the shortcut, I can just copy these 4 commands, and we save it like that. And so if I click this and I say setting items, boom, 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 boom. You see? Non-transient, unpickable, and setting items. So we can automatically do that. Okay, nice. So that item is actually stored, right? Now, I need to save this guy and export it. And so it probably is better if I do it locally on my machine. And then we do a SQL dump only of that line, right? Because otherwise, to do a SQL dump of production is a bit more complex. Yes. I think so. So let's do this. Let me save this page, by the way. Let's go into my local. The problem is that if I have to do it in my local, then I need all the maps. Or we do, yeah. Hey, I need all the, well, not all the maps, but I need all the maps where we want to put these things. At the moment I don't. Okay, so I think we should put one there. One in Oja, one in Idla, one in Gug, and one in Amnedeira. Or one or more in Amnedeira. Right? In Raurim there is no need, and in Homestead, yeah, in theory we could have some in Delver as well, but in Delver. We can have a gambling NPC in Delver. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. So at least we add an NPC to Delver. So Delver is in in 08 BD Road 2 0802 BD Road 2, this one. Okay, so I think the idea, boys, is the following. I think the idea is the following. So one fixed in Idla, Oja, Gug, and Abdenair. Right, and then we will do one new gambling NPC in Delver, okay, at the tavern or close to the tavern. I think that's a good idea. With a small quest. Yeah, I think with a small quest. Okay, let's add the fixed one. So with the technique that we just tried, that technique is fantastic. I don't know why my face is always looking down after some time. You see? Now my face is looking down a bit. If I go up with my chair, if I go down with my chair, yeah, it is a bit, yeah, it is based on the chair position. But anyway, that's what it is. Okay, so item dice board. Okay, item dice board. Then yes, because I don't have the NPC loaded. GG. But it's okay. It's absolutely okay. Okay, so the first one we can place it. Is there an empty table maybe downstairs? Hello. Who joined? Hello, Sicklesmith. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome. I think we can have one or two here. I think it should be in a place where people can see it actually. So I think that the best would probably be in the middle of this table. Right? Something like that. So that it's kind of very visible, right? I don't know if people will click on it, but I mean, if they don't, I mean, fine. They will probably try to click everything else except for this. But if you click on this and you right click and you click on play game, you can then play a game. You see? 44. Easy. And you can play a game with 2 people, by the way. If it works. I don't know. Sometime I don't test it, so... Uh-oh. The dice went out. I have to fix that. I don't know exactly why it's happening, because it was not happening in the past. It was not happening in the past, boys. Do you want to see my super dice? Look at my super dice. Look at how beautiful they are. Look. Look at how beautiful are these dice. Look. Insane, huh? You can put dice of different types. If you want. $54. Okay, so... but anyway, apart from this... I think we can place 1 here. So now, how do I extract it then from my database? Well, it's very easy, because I can just copy the line. So I go in item instances, in my database, I extract it. Well, first of all, I'm setting all the settings that we said, right? So I'm going here, I say shortcut. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why they are different? Ah, yes, they are different because... yes, they are different because it's a different plane shift installation. That's why. That's why, boys. It's normal, it's normal, it's normal. Okay, so we set this setting item. I set it on this guy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now this board should not be pick-upable by anyone. So then I go here. Then I go here and I search for this. And you see that I find 1 ID. The only problem is that I need to unguard it. Huh? I also need to unguard it. Guard. So I need to add to my shortcut also guard. Okay, so that now is also unguarding the thingy. And so in the database, I don't own it anymore, okay? Because I don't think it's needed that I own that particular item. It's still keeping the ID Guardian even if I unguarded it? That's kind of strange. Probably the server. This may be a bug, eh? This may be a bug. This may be a bug. But anyway, I can also clean it manually. But this may be a bug. Because in theory, it should have stored in the database the fact that that thing is not guarded anymore. But it didn't. While, for example, it saved all the flags, right? No pickup, no weak pickup, and setting item. Okay, so anyway, we will have 1 here. Then we will have 1 at Brado, right? Do you think there should be other places? If you want to have it in other places, let me know, huh? Hopefully it will load it up. Because I added the map. No! The teleport is wrong. What the fuck? The teleport is wrong? I mean, the location is wrong. What? What the fuck? I go through the ground. What? Since when this is happening? Okay. Every day there is a new thing, huh? Because otherwise the game is not happy. Every day there is something new, huh? So, why I'm going through the floor? What the fuck? What? Because I started 2 servers and one is without the map because I saved it after. Yes, I think that's it. So the reason is that I had 2 servers running and one was the original one running without the maps loaded. That's why. Okay. We learn something new every day. Every day we learn something new. So now in theory I should stop, huh? If I'm not stopping, we have a problem. Okay. Thank you. Yes, the server was actually making me fall down. Okay, the other one we said we put it here. Right? I don't know exactly why the item is so washed out. I mean, it's so like if this texture has a very high specular. I don't know why. Maybe that's the reason that the texture has a high specular. Anyway, I think we can position in the middle of the table. Like if these 2 guys, you know, like if these 2 guys are playing it. And then we click it. And we do this thing. Okay, so now also this one is positioned and he has all the proper flags. Right? He has all the proper flags. Now we go to GOG. Now we go to GOG. Okay, well. It's really here. Okay, it's really the teleport is really here. For whatever reason. Para-para-pam. And we put it, I don't know, on top of this table. On top of this table. Oh. What? Interesting. There is something that is colliding with me. The collision box of this thing. What? What? What is going on? Is colliding with the camera? Is colliding with the camera? Why is colliding with the camera? What the fuck? He's colliding with the camera. So he's dropping it. He's dropping it on top of the camera. That's absolutely ridiculous. You see? But why it happens only in this level? I mean, why it happens only in this area and not in other places? That's very, very strange. Anyway, I think I will ignore it for now, but we definitely need to figure out why that is happening, because it doesn't make any sense. You should never, never do that. Okay, so our guy will be here. And we set all the flags on him. Okay. So now in our database we should have 3 of them. Yes. And they are positioned where they should be positioned. Perfect. Now the 4th one we said in Amnedare. So there, who knows Amnedare enough to help me to find the tavern? GG, eh? GG the tavern. I can do it like this. Wait, I can search. I can search Jarda position. Jarda position. Jarda position. Jarda position in the database. Yes. Name Jarda. Okay. Nice. So here we are in the tavern. I just need to let me just remove this show collision, which is a bit annoying. So here we are in the main tavern that is close to this statue and to the Therosaur merchant, right? I think it needs a bit more light, huh? Where do we want to place the dice board? We want to place it in one of these tables. Hopefully the table that is more lit, like this one. Yeah, that one looks good. This stair is super small. Maybe we put it here, okay? We put it here. We put it here. Here is kind of dark though, huh? Yeah, but I think it's the specular. Okay. I think we put it like that. I hope it's visible enough, but if you come in with a torch, probably is even more visible. Yeah, for sure. I think this tavern needs to be lit up, huh? We need to increase the lights for sure. At the moment it's too dark. I think it looks nice, but is without a torch it's too dark. I mean, it's true that we can drop a torch, you know. If you want, we can drop a torch there and that's it, right? But okay. So this guy also I need to set all the flags. Okay, so we have the 4. We have the 4. Then we put one in Delver, I would say. I would say also one in Delver. Right? We put also one in Delver. So if I have to go Delver... Can you meanwhile think to a quest for the gambling? Because I need some ideas for the gambling quest. And also which NPC should be involved. Mo, you went out of your fence. What did you do? Hmm? That cow is still moving horizontally. Fuck. Okay. So we can go, I think, here. And in the tavern. Now, I don't think it should be the owner. I think it can be someone that is kind of a regular here of the tavern. I think we can put the gambling thingy here. This thing is the chimney of the thing below, huh? Yes, I think it is. Okay. That's not really optimal, but anyway. That's the chimney of that thing. But yes, I think this table is probably the best table. And so we can put this item here. You see that here is not happening, only inside the Tavern of Gog. We have the problem of the... Okay, so this is nice. I'm setting... Okay, I'm setting... Okay, so we have these 5 boards. We have these 5 boards. Now, I want to save these 5 boards. I want to save... Yes, these 5 boards. You know, character guard, I think I will set it as 0 because what is the meaning? Should not be guarded by anyone. Anyways, it is not pickable, so okay. The default is 0, yes. Okay. So now what I can do, I can just export these 5 lines and we can use them in our script. The only question is, do you think I can insert it without do you think I can insert it without ID? Like in-game boards in Idla, Oja, Gug, Amnedeire, and Delver. Do you think I can say insert without ID, because ID anyway is an automatic value, right? And then I remove this, and it will put it in the next available ID. Huh? You should do it, huh? You should do it. So if we do this, and I paste it here in production, what? There is the usual thing that in Linux, you cannot have a table name that is uppercase because it's different from lowercase, believe it or not. Okay, it did it. Okay, it did it. So if we just restart restart the server 1 second. I know it's annoying if you were on, but I'm restarting it. If I restart the server and we connect, right? That is my machine. That is my machine. We will connect to the production. Give me just a second while it's loading. I'm coming back shortly. Like 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so now the server started. We are in production. And we just want to see if the item that we placed are actually in the right place. And yes, it looks like they are. And I can actually use it. Why is so dark? Why is so dark, boys? The dice, the mini game is affected by the outside light. That's very bad. You should not. You should really not. But it is. Okay, there is something we need to fix. Huh? Let me keep a note because there is an easy fix, but it will require an update. We can say fix light in mini game, in dice mini game. Fix light in dice mini game. Okay. Yeah, for some reason is seems to be affected by night cycle for whatever reason. I don't understand why though, because I remember I have a light that is just on top of the mini game, but I don't see it here. I think there is this light. Maybe this light is not enough, right? I remember I had 2 lights, one here and one here. But probably they are not enough. They are not enough. Okay. Well, fine. But anyway, the board is here, which is what we wanted to know. It is obviously night, because it must be night when I'm testing something. It must be night. Yes, you see that the boards now are in their place. Actually, there was an item already here, but fine. And they all work, right? Okay, perfect. So, okay, so I think it's good. This tavern is super dark. This tavern is super dark. Okay, but here we have the mini game board, as you can see. Okay. Nice. So, okay, so now these items are permanently placed and they are added to our migration script, so they will automatically be added in all the future releases, right? Which is perfect. Now we want to have, I think, a quest, a small quest. I don't want to have a super huge quest, but I think that will be nice to have a quest to gain a dice board, right? A dice board that you can carry around. If you want to do it, yes. The only problem of that is that if we do it as a quest and the quest is not repeatable, and you lose the board, you will never be able to get another one. Well, in theory, you can create a character. You can create a new character and get an extra one, redoing the same quest. So, yeah, in theory, it's possible, yes. Okay. Okay, so okay, guys, let's decide a quest. Can you give me some ideas? No new tavern and new villages. I just show you Delver. Yes. Delver is where I put the one of them. Delver. In Homestead, I don't think is needed. Homestead is more of a farm, and so no. In that village, I would say no. But in Delver, I think yes. So, what can be the story? What can be the story, boys? Do we have a Delver NPC document or no? We don't, huh? We only have we only have we have an homestead, quest, NPC, and lore. Where is the fortress thingy? There is no fortress? Ah, it's this one, Dwarven Dungeon. Dwarven Dungeon. We need to create a new one. We need to create a new document. And we will call it Delver NPC. Okay. So Delver is located to the west, no, to the east of the road, well, to the east of Goog, basically. After the road going from Idla to Bronze Doors. Right? The village itself. Wait a second, because I have a deja vu. Someone did this already. Delver. Wait a second. Where did you store the Delver NPC ideas? Was it on Google Docs or where? A quest for the dice game, yes. A quest to get the dice board item. So you can carry it around, you can play dice whenever you want. You can play dice with other people. You don't have to be in a tavern, right? Yeah, I want to give the item. Since we have it, why not? I want to have a short quest for... let's see if Wadjet is available. I don't know if he's available. But I think he works on Delver. The problem is that we are scattering our stuff so much and so well. We are scattering our information super good, really. He's not answering. I remember he did some of that, but I don't remember. Remember you started on that or not? I don't remember if he started on that or not. But I think it would be a good idea to. Would be a good idea. Delver. He's not answering. GG. Okay, in Delver anyway, we have in Delver we have this farm with the sheeps, right? Let me just do a quick so we have the farm with the sheep, which is basically here at the bottom. Then we have the farm with the cows. Then we have, which is there. Then we have a very small stable of Rivnax that is here. I don't know if that needs someone. I think it can be a single owner. I think there can be a single owner on all of this. Rivnak stable. Small, but it's super small. It contains only a few people. Then we have these three main buildings, okay? These three buildings are important because one is a tavern and the other two, and then we have this stand as well, okay? Maybe on the stand we can have an herald, right? An herald giving news or performing. So we have the stage that is here. Here there is like the core of the city, right? Kind of. There is the tavern, and these are two other big buildings, right? Here is the tavern, and the other two big buildings, I think, is this guy owning the chicken coop. But I don't think there is anything at the moment apart from some chicken running around, but I don't think there is much in this building, so it needs to be populated. But there can be someone living here for sure. Coco. Where are you, Coco? Ah, you are there, eh? Coco. So there is this guy, which actually has he also has, yes, there is also a table for woodworking, huh? There is also a table for woodworking. So here, they say there is a large house. I don't know if he's the major of this small city, this small village, or whoever it is, but I think it should be someone, right? So it should be someone important. Because this large house has a garden around, and there is here the chicken coop, you call it, and there is like some woodworking, some woodworking stuff. I mean, not much, but there is some woodworking. Then in this other house, my legs. In this other house, also at the moment there is not much. It's a bit of a smaller house, but it's still 2 floors, so pretty good. It doesn't have a big garden, just has this small garden here. I don't remember if it has something at the back. No, there's nothing at the back. So yeah, this one anyway can still be someone. So I think it can be populating in the icon. Yeah, can you use Google Docs instead, so can be easier to share? And you don't lose it. Okay, let me see. There is a bit of a reasoning here by Uajet. We put it under background level 1. Populating Iliacum. GG. I will never remember this. Populating Iliacum. I downloaded it. Where is the download? No. Mistakes. Okay. Update now. Checking for update failed. GG. There are already some ideas for... Okay, so this is a list of potential NPC. Holy shit. What the hell? It's like 3 million people who are chat. Oh my god. Holy shit. So many people. Delver, Miller. Yes, okay, so here we have already some ideas, as you can see. I think we can use this. I like the family idea. So the fact that, you know, there are people that are actually in the same family. I think it's a bit too many though, huh? I mean, if in a place small like Delver, we had like 30 NPC, oh my god. Tavern, server at tavern. Stall operator. In a big quest chain you start with a Losco. Yes. Why not? Why not? Why not? It seems to be a bit too many. But anyway. So let me see one thing here. So okay, there is another house, right? Then let me just fly just because it's better. Yeah, then there are a number of houses. Now, I think there should be a fisherman because does he have a fisherman? Because we have the pier and we have the lake. Farmer, innkeeper, merchant, rancher, retired, bodybuilder, gentleman, stall operator, farmer, fisherman. Yes, exactly. There should be a fisherman in the lake. So there are a bunch of houses here, but it's not that relevant. But then there is the lake, right? And I think here there can be a fisherman next to the lake. Maybe it can go back and forth, right, between the tavern and the lake. Yeah, I think it can move between these locations. I think would be good. Then other important things. I mean, the rest are like small houses, but there is one that is important. That is the windmill for sure. So I think the windmill should be operated by someone. Definitely. By one or more. By the way, the mechanism in the windmill is actually rotating, boys, huh? Look at that beauty. And it's also making noises. Random noises. Look. All engineered by me, huh? All engineered by me. Look at this. Look at this thing. Okay. Yeah, so I think now these people should live somewhere. So I think that the houses, I mean, we should describe the houses of who's living where, right? Boom. So probably I think it's easier if we just take a picture from the top and then I just put the people names and where people live or things like that. I mean, if I go up, and then we take a picture from the top and we say, this is where this guy lives, this is where that guy lives. It's pretty big though. There is a farm. So that is pretty much how it is. Flying, I would probably not be able to remove myself from the picture. It's kind of a pity though. Yeah, something like that. Something like this. Something like this, boys. Yeah, so this is useless. Because I think it's much better with a picture. So much better with a picture. So one is windmill, right? I'm thinking if I should, I don't know. Windmill. So this one is a kind of a woodcutter guy. If I go in this place, there is a workbench. There are some saw and things like that. So this can be kind of a workshop where people can also buy stuff. I think this one can can sell some stuff. While, for example, these other houses, I think are so small that it can just be people living there. You got a bit of who lives where? Ah, okay, good. Can we do it on a map though, so that is already, you know, that is a bit easier to figure out? So basically I would like, you know, on the, yeah, you see there's a bit of a workshop here, and there is a saw like here, and there are pieces of wood. So remember, you can stop by space while you are flying. Inside, I don't think it's very populated yet. Probably not. No, it's not. But we can populate it. So I don't know. This guy can be a woodcutter. I think I can just mark all the things, and then we can say, you know. So this is the barn, and this is the barn and the farm. Okay. This one is basically another farm. I think can be the same owner. I think all of this can be the same owner. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fog, but this is the water mill. How do you call it? The water wheel. This is the fisher area. These are just two houses that are not very relevant. This is a very large house that I think is important. This is the woodworking thingy. This is the tavern. This is the other luxury house. I mean, it's a big. I mean, this one is bigger. 7 is the biggest house. These are two small houses. There are some. Shops, some kiosk here, and then wait, sorry, just for a matter of sequence. And then there is this one, which is definitely the house of the guy that is owning the farm. Right here there are sheeps, here there are rivnacks, and here there are cows. So now the question is, and that's it, right? So one is the windmill, 2 is the farm, including the barn, the crops, the whatever, right? 3 is the water wheel. 4 is the fisher place. Fisherman place. 5 is a house of someone. Can be the house of the fisherman, but 6 is another random house. 7 is the biggest luxury house of the village. Okay, so 8 I think is a woodworking house. 9 is the tavern. 10 is a big house, very big house, and it's also on the plaza, so it's important. This one is a small house. 12 and 13 are kiosk markets. 14 is just a random house. 15 is the farmer house for sure because it's there. 16 are sheeps. 17 are rivnacks. And 18 are cows. Okay, so we covered everything. Now we need to just decide who is where, right? I had the owners of the windmill assigned to one of the larger houses in the center of town. As there is no, I had the owner of the windmill assigned to one of the larger houses in the center of town. As there is no living space in there, and it's like the main money maker. Yeah, probably yes. The two small houses. 11 and 12 was planning for a small farm worker family. The works land on the family living in the big house. The other two are the Yankee sister. Okay, so if you already have an idea, we can just write it down, right? So you are saying 7 is the windmill owner, the windmill family. The 7, eh? The luxury house. So the luxury house is the windmill owner. Okay. 11 and 12. Maybe 10. Okay, 10. Big house, windmill owner. 11, you said what? 11 and 12, I was planning for small farmer work family. The works land owned by a family living in a big house. That works? The land? That works the land owned by the family living in the big house. Okay. Do we need a place for a vigesimi? Or a vagesimai, as you may say it in English? Do we need a house for a vigesimi somewhere? Because this could be a house for him. Right? I mean, if there are 20 in one level, we can place one here. Never dug up a carrot. Husband, wife, doesn't like the town, and a daughter. Okay. A lemur family. Farm owners. More of a gentleman farmer thing? What do you mean? He's sending someone else to work for him or what? I think 7 should be someone relevant. I mean, it's a big house, it should be someone relevant. I don't know if he's the major of the village, I mean, if it even exists. But... we have got Vigesimi, Idla, Gug, Oja, and Amneder. That's a lot for the area already. Okay. Well, I don't know, just a rich guy, I don't know. Or just a hard-working guy, I don't know, a family. So then you say 11 and 12. I was planning for a small farm worker family. 11 and 11. No, 12 doesn't exist. 11 and 14, you mean? 11 and 14, huh? 11 and 14. Yeah, we need names. And we need... I mean, we don't need to make them all at the same time, but I think it would be good. Like, for example, this farmer here, where does it work? I mean, can 7 be also the owner of 2? "12 and 13 are the kiosk, yeah. Can 7 be the owner of 2? And 10 be the owner of 1? I think so. I think this one is the owner of the farm, and we can put someone to work for him if you want to have him not being very active. So we can have some workers on 2. What is 2 living spaces? What do you mean? Which? No, because here there are no living spaces, right? In the farm, there are no living spaces. There is like a closet, like a small warehouse thingy. There is the barn, but the barn, I think, I mean, you cannot really sleep there. So these are not houses, and this is all farm, and there is the crops on the other side of the road. So all of this I think can be owned by 7. So basically, you know, all this is one property. You know, can be owning 7 can own 2, and 10 can own 1. Right? And 10 can own 1. Now, who is operating the markets, right? Because we need someone to operate the markets, 12 and 13, and then we need them to go home, probably 11, 14, or 11, right? Can be 2 people. So let's say how many services we have and how many houses we have. So services, because this is how we should think, right? I think we should divide it this way. We should divide it in between services and people. So what I want to say is that the windmill is a service, right? The windmill is a service and needs an owner, and we said 10. The farm is a service and needs an owner, and we said 7. The water wheel, I'm not completely convinced. I think that the water wheel can also have a house inside. So the water wheel is definitely a service. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's producing energy to do something. I mean, kinetic energy. So I don't know what he's doing inside of there, but definitely the water wheel, I think, can also be a house. I think can be water wheel plus house, and so this one is solved by itself. Then the fisherman place is a service. Somehow, you understand what I mean, right? I mean, it's a working place, and so we need a house for this guy, okay? And we can say, do we want to have him just in front, or do we want to have him a bit far away, just so that he walks a bit more into the city? I think having him just in front is not very nice. I would give him at least, I don't know, I would give him 6. So he's not exactly in front, right? Otherwise this guy will move very little. Let's send him to 6. For whatever reason, he bought house 6 originally. Right? House of fisherman. Okay. So 4 is owned by I mean 4 and 6 are the service and the guy. 3 is self-standing. Then we have this additional house that is 5 that we need to decide what to do. For waving, yes, exactly, for example. You assigned an altered family to that building. Okay. So they run the water mill and do fishing. Can we have 2 different... okay. So you were basically saying that they live there and they also do fishing and they run that. But then we have 2 empty houses, but... Okay. That's also a possibility. So to say that the water wheel, so that the fisherman place is owned by the water wheel people. I mean, owned, I mean, it's not really owned. Anyone can go there and fish, by the way, yeah? But anyway, it's visited by fisherman place, let's say from house 3. Okay, let's try that. So this house is available. So this house 5 and house 6 are both available. Then we have the woodworking house. I think this can be a shop and a house. So this one, let's say, is solved by itself. So there is no need of... Okay, then we need the tavern. So where are the people of the tavern living, right? So maybe 5 and 6 then. Yeah, maybe 5 and 6. So we say that 5 and 6 are tavern people. I told the house of the stone hammer woman, once she inherited from the family member, there would be a quest attached to it. Yeah, but I need a place for 9 to sleep. I want to go service and sleeping, right? So I need a place for 9 to sleep, and I think it should be or 5 or 6. I thought of a house from a Stonehammer woman, one that she inherited from a family member. Can this Stonehammer woman also run the kiosk? Or no? Farmhand, stall operator, Miller. So these ones, basically, we have them kind of sorted out, right? I think I will have to copy it to... But anyway, Miller, we said 10, right? So the house will be house number 10 for the 2 Miller. The backyard is still, the daughter is still 10. The watermill, yes. The watermill is 3, and I think they can sleep there. The fisherman, we said it is also 3, right? So that we said that is the same people also operating, I mean also fishing. This one I don't know. The farmhand, I mean, I understand that they work for 7, but they need to sleep somewhere. So if we have people working in the farm, they need to sleep somewhere. Otherwise, what they do? They go away every night. I don't know. I mean, they may go away from this village, but then where do they go? You know. So this one potentially are in 5 or 6. The gentleman farmer, I don't understand what is the difference between the gentleman farmer and the miller. I think these were the same people. No, wait, sorry. I messed up. 7. These are 7. 7. Okay, so these are the 7. So these are the farmhand. Yes. No. These are the... Fuck. Sorry, I'm messing up. This gentle farmer is 7. And the daughter, okay, 7. But why you say Kikiri? The Kikiri is in 7, not in 10. Eh? Kikiri are here. In 7, not in 10. Probably because you wanted to have the windmill owner in the big house. In the luxury house. But we said that the windmill owner is 10. And the farm is 7. So, but anyway. I think you can just switch this daughter to this family and that's it. Rancher. I don't think there can be so many people, by the way. We cannot have 30 people for such a small village, I think. Farmhand would be in 11 or 14. But 11 or 14, maybe we can put them all together in 11. I was picturing a gentleman farmer daughter tending the chickens. Yes, exactly. But you put the daughter in the family of the millers. So I don't think that she can go in the backyard of another person all the time, of another family all the time, no? So I think you have to switch the Kikiri from here to this other daughter. Or maybe they are friends and so they allow her to be in their area. That's possible. I think 2 farmhand may be fine. But probably even 1 is enough. Then we need the tavern people, right? The tavern people... I think the tavern people should be in 5. I mean, that's the most logical place for them to live, right? It's the closest. And since we freed the fishermen with 3, I think 9 should be 5. So... were the people at the tavern be somehow relatives or not? Ah, yes, they are relatives. Okay, so they can live in the same house. Now I'm just thinking. So these people will be 5. Okay. I can make it a bit bigger. These people can be 5. So this is the house of the tavern people. Tavern family. So 5 is the house of the tavern family. It's a bit small as a house for a tavern, but I don't know, maybe they spent all their money in the tavern then. You probably conflated the 2? Okay. So now the kiosk are another service, right? The kiosk are a service, meaning that they need someone to operate them. They need someone to operate these 2 thingies. So maybe we can say that 11 is the house of the farmhands, okay? 11 is the house of the farmhands, and 14 is the house of the kiosk owners. What do you think these kiosk owners are doing? They're just buying stuff from the farm and they are selling it? Or should it be the same people of the farm? I think probably also 13 and 12 are under 7 somehow, you know, because they are just selling products of the farm somehow. So, but same families. So 14 is the kiosk owners, okay? The one that can work in the fields, man, the kiosk, okay. So I think that all these ones, the sheeps, you know, the sheeps, the rivnaks, and the cows are all services, right? And these one are under 15, right? I think these are owned by 15, right? All these 3. Or you want to split it? I don't know. I think because at the end I don't want to add 30 NPC. I think it's too many, right? Will take us too much to detail their background and to have the explanation and, you know, all the dialogues, and I mean it will take us forever. 30 NPC will take us 1 year. Makes no sense. So we need In this area, I think that we need, I don't know, 10 maximum, right? We need 10. So I understand you wanted to have so many, but it's too many. It's really too many. Is 29 or something, right? Is really much. It's 25. So it's too many. It's too many. I mean, they can speak about their family, but you don't see the person, right? So they can say, ah, yes, I'm here with my family, blah, blah, blah. But you never see the wife, you never see the son, you never see anyone. You never see the relatives, right? So... okay. So I think in terms, yeah, I think in terms of NPC, would be nice to have... so can we migrate this document to... because I think I need to manipulate it somehow. I need to manipulate it somehow. Gorl. Trula. Trula, very nice name. Trula. I can flag a bunch as no location. Yeah, it's too many. Don't check the Amnidair type. Well, but Amnidair is a very big city, you know. Amnidair has, you know, dozens of houses, if not hundreds of houses. So, but this place, you know, apart from the services, you know, at the end, he has, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses, right? So in 6 houses, there can be that much people, right? So, okay, so I think that this is anyway good. Maybe let me create a new Delver NPC. No, I'm going to delete it. Can I delete something in this thing, or is it impossible? Rename move, move to bin. Move to bin. Will be deleted forever. Okay. Be deleted forever. No, because the way you did it, I think is good because it's already an Excel file. I think I probably prefer it that way. Yeah. So I was starting with a doc, but I don't think a doc is the best idea. So probably we can use really an Excel. And do you want an Excel for all the new NPC, or do you want an Excel for Delver? Can we start with Delver? Delver NPCs and quests, okay. Even if maybe some quests are cross city, yeah, probably. Well, let's say all the quests that start in Delver. All the quests that start in Delver. So if I copy your table, if I copy this, so now this file is the master, eh? This file is the master. Let me invite you. Let me just move it so they don't see your email and things like that. Share with widget. Send editor. Even if your mail is fine, it's just widget. So we are not revealing anything super secret, but okay, I gave you access to this. So I think if we can add a map, rename map, if we can add this map, right, to this thing, boom. Wow, that's kind of big. I don't know if Excel likes a picture, but I think a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I think that we can, yeah, maybe the picture, maybe we can have this text as real text. Yeah, I have to type it again. No, mistakes were made. I have to type it again. GG. No. 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 Okay, but I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's my mistake that I always start, you know, I always start in Paint just because I like it, and then I end up redoing stuff and when we need the text. Okay, let me. Okay, I think like this is clear enough. And we can have here on the side, right? We can have here on the side the thingy. So we can have 1 windmill, 2 farm, 3 water wheel plus house, 4 fisherman place from house 3. What? Ah, yes, meaning that they are coming from there. House tavern family with the F. Yes. 6 6 we didn't allocate for now. So 6 is a house, but we don't know who owns it. 7 we said luxury house, owners of farm 2. 8 we said woodworking house, so it can be a shop but also a house. So the shop is outside basically. 9 is the tavern. 10 is the big house, windmill. Owner 1. 11 is house farm hands. 12 and 13 are kiosk markets. And 14 is, I'm just copying from the other screen, It's not that I'm remembering all of this. I'm just copying from the screen on my right. In case you are wondering. 15 farmer house. 16, 17, 18 is sheeps, revenacks, and cows. And I think that this is owned by 15. I don't know. Owned by 7. No. Owned by 10. I don't know. I don't know if doing it like this is clearer or less clear. Probably is less clear. Like if you say owned by 7, owned by 3, so this is 3 that is only owning itself. Fisherman is kind of owned by 3, but in reality, you know, it's not always only them. House, well, the houses are owned by the same people that live there, so this is 5 owned by 5, 6 owned by 6, and 7 owned by 7. Yeah, it is a bit meaningless, I would say. So I would say that the only the services should be owned by someone. Tavern owned by 5. Big House 10 is the windmill owners. House from an kiosk market. Yeah, the kiosk market I think should be owned by 14. I don't know if this column is really making it simpler or harder. But anyway. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know if this is helping or is making it more confusing. You have lost 8 months of log file? Holy moly. You don't do backups, my friend? Do backups sometime. And Amneder is the 3 mines. A bunch of fun. Yeah, I think Amneder. I mean, if in Amneder we have 40 people, I think it makes sense. Right? But if we have 100, I don't know if it's a bit too much. But let's say I'm fine in Abnedary is if having OneDrive kill your files. Ay. Okay, but my suggestion is if you can Delver NPC, Delver map. Okay, if we can somehow, you know, I think it is good, but the most thing I need is so I started all of this because I need a gambler. Okay, I need a gambler in Delver. I need a gambler. So this gambler can be one of these people. The one that you want, I don't care. But I need a gambler. They will be the one that will provide the dice minigame item, right? To the people. If they want to have it. So at the end, he will lose also the game. Yeah, a gambler can be attached to a family. Yeah, exactly. I need a gambler between these people. So my suggestion will be, let me see, Miller. So I think the Miller should be one person only. Well, maybe the Miller is so important we put 2. Yeah, maybe let's put 2. I think 2 is okay. The daughter, I think we will probably skip. I think for the big things like the mill and the farm, I think 2 or 3 people are okay. So let me try to kill the daughter 1 second, okay? I will just strike it through like this. So we kill. We remove. We don't kill anyone. We remove the daughter. We remove the daughter from 1 second. And these people. So there will be 2 people living in house number 10. Okay, 2 people living in house number 10. Then we have the water mill. I think the water mill can probably be 1 person, yeah, but you wanted to have 1 plus the fisherman, eh? So here I think we can probably kill the wife and keep the miller and the son. So here we have husband and wife. Here we have husband and son. They can still speak about the wife, but the wife is not coming out of the house. By the way, that house is a closed house, so you cannot enter at the moment. So it's impossible to enter into that house. Then we have 7. 7 is very important. So let me cut and paste. No, that would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. Okay. Okay. So here you have the farmer and you have the farm hand. Okay, so we said that the farm hand is living somewhere or no? 6, 6 or no, we said 11. So 6 is actually empty. 11, maybe 6 is for sale. 11 is the farmhand, so the farmhands are in 11. Why this is different from this? No idea. I think farmhand I would like only to have 1. 2 is too many. 1 guy there at the moment. 1 guy. The lady or the man, the one that you prefer, but let's say one person. 1 person. Now the gentleman farmer, which is the owner of the thingy, is the owner. Here we can have 2 maybe as well. So we remove the daughter there. Do we want to have husband and daughter here and we remove the wife, or we want to have wife and daughter? We can have husband and daughter, so we have a male and a female. We have a male and a female. Okay, the 2 sisters, I have no idea who they are. Let me, for 1 second, move them down, okay? I have no idea what, how, or if. So at the moment, let's say we have approved 2 people for the windmill and the house. 2 people for the watermill. 2 people for the farm. Well, actually 3, because there is also the farmhand. So the farm is the biggest. There's 3 people. So the daughter can sometimes go to the farm. The gentleman farmer can go to the farm. Well, actually everyone can go to the farm, but they may be more, you know, going there more often. Then I need... Then what do I need? So we cover 7, 3, 10... Now I need the tavern. The tavern. The tavern we need at least 2 people. Yes, I think so. The tavern we need at least 2 people. So these 2 people. Okay, the innkeeper and a server. Okay, fine. 2 people. I see another farmer here, but I think it's too much. This farmer for now we will remove it a second, okay? So the tavern is 2 people. Now at the tavern I think there should be well, some of these guys may go at the tavern sometimes, right? So I think that we don't need to create other NPC just to be a guest of the tavern. Sorry, I'm not reading what you're saying. A gambler can be attached to any family, maybe placed in the tavern, a miller at meal, and 1 other at the stall. I hope you haven't forgot the shop near, if it's a good village. Yeah, the shop or the kiosk. Not sure if you read YouTube. I hope you haven't forgot the shops near the road. No, the shop near the road are here. Are 13 and 12. And we said that these 2 shops near the road are going to be owned by this kiosk owner, right? That I don't see here. One can be an herbalist, it's no problem. But we need a kiosk people. Stall, retired, rancher. There is a bit too much, huh? Where are the kiosks? Can we use this herbalism for the kiosk? I plan a kids and I run the kiosk. If you are just selling... Well, they are selling products, but maybe they are also making some of these products, right? So like jam. Maybe they make jam, they sell jam. Maybe they have some wine. I don't know. Maybe they have some pies that they make with the fruits that they are taking. I think it's not just pure buy and sell, but it's buy, transform and sell, right? So they are crafters, I think. I think they are crafters. So I think it will be good to have the herbalist, this one, to be one of the kiosk people. So basically being 14, living in 14. And maybe only one. I think we can have only one. But she can run both kiosks. No, in theory we need 2 people, huh? We need 2 people to run the kiosk. Because there are 2 kiosks. Right? So they can go between the house and the kiosk. Sometimes they are at the kiosk, sometimes they are not. They are a member of an old branch of the Tower cult, Old Polygam. Really? So they are like a big family, huh? There are plenty of kiosks and a Zoom for option. I think we have 2, no? We have more than 2? Ah, yes, there are 4. There are 2 areas. Yeah, but I don't think we need to make more than 2 NPC here. I think we need this herbalist. And maybe, you know, the kiosk can be run also by someone that is doing something else. I mean, it doesn't mean that they always need to have someone there. Maybe sometimes there is a guy, sometimes there is not. You know, I don't care. I mean, if it's not perfect, I don't care. I just don't want to spend. I don't want to spend, you know, 1 year detailing 30 NPC. So that's the point. So I think 1 at the kiosk is okay. She will be, you know, around the kiosk and you can buy the stuff from her, even if she's not exactly beyond the counter, you know, beyond the, I mean, he's not actually operating the kiosk. It will be in that area, moving between the kiosks. And I think it's fine. 1 person. 1 person. Everyone else, I don't know. I need, let me see what I need. So up to here, I'm fine. So we are covering 10, 3, 7, 11, 5, and 14. So we're covering this. Ah, we're missing 8. Huh? We're missing 8. We're missing 8 and 15. We are missing 8 and 15. Okay, 8. 15, you have this rancher, right? This rancher, I guess, is your guy. I would like to have only 1 person for the ranch. I understand you may want 2, huh? You want 2? Okay. Okay, we can have 2. This one we kill. This one we kill. This one we kill. But I need, so the 15 is good. I need, so 15 is 2 people. I need the 8. The 8 is what for you? Is the carpenter? Yeah, I think so. It's the carpenter house, huh? Which is the son of this guy that doesn't exist, but is okay. So, fine. I think we can have that guy This guy is 8. This guy is 8. And this guy, we kill it. Kill. Now, if you want to have the 2 sisters or someone... let me see the one that you're already thinking for quest. How many I killed? Quest is 6, 7, and 9. 6, you can do it. 7 and 9. I killed 7, but you can do it on the fisherman, I guess. This bored daughter, we said 2. This is already a lot, though. It's already a lot of people. I mean, if we have to make them, you know, fully with dialogues and stuff, is quite some people. So we need 8, and we have 15. Who we are? There are these 2 sisters. I don't know if you like for whatever quest. So is it all covered or not? I think it's all covered, right? Yeah, I think it's all covered. So with the people that we have here is all covered. Hello, Sean. Hey, welcome. You are a funder from Twitch, huh? I didn't know that. Maybe you told me one time, but... maybe, you know, these other people, like these 2 sisters, can we put them, like, somewhere around the area? Like, I don't know exactly where, but... maybe in the wild. If they are hunters, you said they are hunters, or what? Hunter sister. So, if they are hunters, can we put them somewhere far away? Well, not far away, but in this area... but like in the forest that is here to the northwest, so that we don't, you know, we don't have so many NPC in one place. So we cover a bit, we spread them a bit over the land, right? Maybe in this area. It doesn't have to be super far, but it would be nice if it is like, you know, 2 minutes of walk. 3 minutes of walk. Well, 2 minutes, let's say. 3 minutes you arrive in Google, I guess. But like in this area or... but I would say that these ones are not very high priority at the moment. So I need it. So these ones are very, 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 very needed. The people that I flagged are very, very needed. And then we need to identify a gambler. Who is the gambler? The gentleman farmer? Yeah, I think so. He has the money to do it. Easy gentleman farmer being the gambler. Super easy. My sister are hunters and town guards, as sound of 10 makes sense. I had the garden on a ledge overlooking the town. And the hunter on the 5 side of the town. Okay. Okay, this guy is the gambler. You already picked him and I suggest. Yeah. I think this guy is the gambler. This guy is the gambler. Okay, so on him I needed the quest. On him I need the quest for quest, which is the dice mini game, right? I need the dice mini game. The dice mini game. Okay, good. Can we give him a name? First, what do you mean surname husband? No. No. Okay. Can we give him a name? What is it? What is the race? Is a lemur? Can we generate a lemur name? I don't know. I don't know. We can create a new character and click on randomize and then search on the world database. Lemur as the name? No. Ah, lemur as the race, yes. Lemur as the problem is that I need to go. Fuck Kerinos, time is running so fast. Time runs so fast, boys. Time runs so fast, but I think we have a foundation, eh? We have a foundation for Delver, so I think we agreed on the different points. We have a foundation. And I'm loading into a server that is not up, so or I click prod or it will not work. He will time out like a boss. No, why? Ah, stupid me. I was thinking something else. I need to create a character. Okay, anyway, we can generate a name. Can you find a good name? I think for generating name, you can just click on the random generator. And it will give it to you. I think it would be nice to create rules for names of races, right? I think it would be nice.
And here the story begins.
And here the story begins, boys. So at the moment, the randomizer for the names is not really taking care of the race that you select, right? Is just randomizing no matter what is the race. But I think it would be good to, for example, I don't know, lemurs having more double vowels, or, you know, Enki having more S and R and J and things like that, you know. So the Zower Joharo, like Joharo, for example, doesn't sound to me a very lemur name, right? Noraray, Ilvandasil, Chewelian, Werrig, Galage. Look at this. Ariema. Okay, anyway, we can figure out some names. Ileso. Alalet. Sounds more of a Arabic name. Banelin. Jebini. I think that for lemur, double vowel sounds good to me. I think we need to invent some rules on that. Sales. One guy was named Sales. Dalire. Holy, look at this name. Too complex. Lose who? Lose who like this? Who's losing, huh? Who's losing now? Oralenche. Oh, this one is not really the best name, huh? Pelle. Pelle means skin in Italian. Pelle is skin in Italian. Okay, anyway, you can come up with a... By the way, the family name is important, because the family name will be connected to multiple people, right? So like in this case, but yeah, so let's say this guy has priority, and then we need to invent a bit of a quest. So I think we can put the quest here. So I need a gambling quest, rename Gambling quest. Gambling quest. Quest. So here we can say, so we need a bit of a story for the gambling quest. Let's say the last step, I think it would like to be the farmer losing, the gentleman farmer losing the dice board to the player. So he's betting everything, and he's betting even the dice board, and he's losing the dice board, right? And so you win it. You win it because you bet something. You bet something with him, right? So I think it would be nice if this guy is a bit snobbish, right? If this guy is a bit snobbish and he's starting to say like, hey, who are you, you know, and why you are here, and what you are doing, and what you want, and he can be a bit snobbish and starting to mock you on the fact that you don't know things, you know, you don't know anything about this, you don't know anything about farming, you don't know anything about that. And you may say something like, no, you're wrong, right? You're wrong, and I will prove it to you. And so he will start things like, let's bet this or this or that, right? And I think you can learn. Okay, so from the tavern, let me give this idea. So from the tavern, you learn. He bets often, right? Or likes betting, and likes gambling. He likes gambling, right? So I think that you may start from him. So you may start from him, right? So the gambler is snobbish. Can you say snobbish in English? Maybe. Is it an English word? I think so. Snobbish. Yes, you can say that. Perfect. So the gambler is a bit. So the gambler is snobbish. Like, who are you? Why here? Go away. You know nothing. You know, and things like that, right? So it can really be. Pushing back on everything you can try to say to him in the quest, right? Then from the innkeeper, or from the, no, maybe not from the innkeeper, maybe from the waiter, from the waiter at the tavern, right? You learn that this guy. You learn that this guy likes gambling a lot, right? So you go back to him and you say, do you want to bet on this? And then he will start to consider you. Or you may, yeah, there can be different branches of the quest. Maybe one is that you brag about a bet that you did. And it can be another branch, maybe, where instead you just directly bet with him. And there may be a branch where you lose by purpose, maybe, just to make him feel, you know, stronger than you. And then you propose another bet where you know he will lose, or something like that. Lose by purpose to give him confidence. So brag about it in one is to gain interest from him, right? Then you can bet with him and lose by purpose to give him confidence on himself and the fact that you know nothing, right? So he's basically back to his line, or you know nothing, there is no way. And then you can bet again, right? But this time on stuff you really know, which I don't know exactly what it can be, but stuff you really know may be part of another NPC, right? So there may be another NPC, I don't know who, that is actually telling you something that... So this guy tells you... So this can be like options, right? So he may tell you something, he may tell you something that... XYZ may tell you something that... that only gambler and few people know, right? I don't know what is it, but it can be something that is, you know, kind of private, or and then you can use that piece of information to bet again with him, right? With that piece of information, because you know that you can win, right? You know you can win, right? And now I don't know what all of this is going. I mean, if all of this is going to do what? Okay, the ultimate goal is for him to lose the dice board, right? Maybe this tell you something can be related to this dice board actually, so that is connected to this. I don't know. I have to. I really need to go now, though. That's the problem. Okay, we will think about it tomorrow, or I don't know. Uajet, if you want to invent a story around this, will be important, because our goal at the moment is to put all the dice mini games in game. And at the moment, I placed fixed mini games in these locations, but I also want to have one that is actually given by the gambling NPC, so that players can carry one if they want and play the game while they are I don't know, roaming around. Okay, and then we will do the same with the compass, with the pieces of the main maps, with the sub maps of the shops. And the other things, okay? That's it, boys. I'm going. I think we did something tonight, but yeah. I mean, settings work is hard work, eh? This work is hard work, because it requires time, it requires ideas, it requires, you know. So it's not an easy job, huh? Lanud Celari. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. Also, if you want to go to patreon.com/planeshift, you can download the game and play it. Why not? And you can support us, and so we can build more and more and more and more of this forever. Yeah. See you, boys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.